Okay, so I usually start with just trying to assess what each move a character has. Honestly, usually with fighting games, I technically do try to go through the combo trials, but for this game, I'm kind of feeling more. Just want to check it out, experiment, see what we can get, and then sometimes if I feel like I need to, I'll um, look at the nice character guides that they gave us for extra ideas, at least right now. So that's where I'm going. I did for Deadpool try out the trials a little bit because I was just like confused on how to get. I thought I understood what was like how to get to the fourth wall, but um, I was right, but I guess I was pressing like the wrong inputs, so I didn't figure it out until I just actually trying to like go through the combo challenges. So though I'm gonna try not to do that for Hulk because I just want to kind of experiment and see where we can go. Yeah. So, and I guess that's because of the beta. So the beta kind of put me in that mold with this where I just want to figure stuff out without having any extra like inputs as far as like the roots and um that's not 100% true. I like doing that a lot too, but sometimes I force myself to do the combo trials just so I can see what the roots are and then I can like adjust them or do variants of them to kind of get more damage, hopefully, anyway. So, yeah, sometimes I don't like I like it's good to look at other stuff, but sometimes I don't like to look at it before I've given myself a chance because I feel like sometimes it could narrow your view of what is possible. Because you're just gonna see something. At least for me, you're just gonna see something like, oh, I could do that, and then blah blah. Whereas if you just give yourself an opportunity to try to like figure it out yourself, then you'll have maybe you'll come up with something that's a little bit different. So that's the idea. Now, obviously, in reality, there's only but what you're not gonna be like making out the most uh uh I don't know how to put it. Like this is the world, right? There's only a few options on how to put a wheel on a car. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not expecting to make a combo that's gonna like blow people's minds or like every 5 seconds. I'm just saying like um sometimes when you look at stuff and you see what people have done, it kind of closes your view because you're like, okay, well, I could do this route, and yeah, I could do this route and possibly get more damage, or because you've seen that route gives you more damage, it might kind of like um change your opinion on how far you can get with the route with your own route. So yeah, so I try to like um play around with the system myself first and then either look at examples of what the developers is given and then I'll check out what other players have done or labbers have done to see, if there's ways that I could potentially make it better. I also like to think of ways to make it better after I've gone. But it's trial and error. I'm hoping that the more that I play with the system, kind of like how with Battle for the Grid was. Um, with my time with the system and by looking at what other people have done, you'll start to understand more of the intricacies to kind of get um, the highest damage possible. Another tangent is I saw like people talking, or I won't say people. I saw like one post about like how this game is like, oh, they don't like it because like, oh, it's like you shouldn't just be able to kill a person in one hit. But I just feel like that it seems that way, but it's not true. Like if you look at the combo videos, there are high damage combos, But in reality, if you're actually playing a game, it really shouldn't be that way unless you're and I feel like if the person is able to do that to you, then they earned it because basically you have the three wall breaks. One, you don't start off the game with all your assist characters. And then two, you when you use certain moves such as the lariat, in this case I'm gonna call it the lariat, you will break through the wall. So you have to work your way up to getting to the point where you can just Todd someone. You understand what I'm saying? So if you do a heavy hit, like you accidentally do it in a match or something like that, you're gonna knock them through the wall. Two, you're not gonna have all your characters, so you'll have to find like a solo Todd or something like that. You can't Tōkon assemble right off the bat. You can't have all your assists available for you to get the most damage for your combos right off the bat. So it's more of a two-hit kill game more than a Todd game until I would say you're more likely to have the ability to Todd someone when you get to the last wall, which is I might have did it already. But when you get to when you saw like she had that wall slam right here, when you get to that point, when you get to this last stage where you do a heavy hit and you can't knock them through, then you're talking about it's a possibility that you might get Todd. But that's like few and far between players, at least right now, because you got heavy damage combos, but um some of them are only lab reliable. They're not combos that can be done um, in a match realistically with the setups that are required. So I just feel like, people are just jumping to conclusions and not really giving the game a chance to actually shine. Finally, we hit the 90K mark. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go. And with that, I'm stopping here. I think I've earned a stop, a pause. Ciao.